What if everyone loved their bodies?
I think my first body shaming came from a family member.
Wow.
As everybody's first body shaming must have come from a family
I mean,
member.
yeah, you're right, actually. Hey you! Welcome to another spicy episode of What If the series. And today, I'll be asking another spicy question, another juicy one. What if everyone loved their bodies? And, okay, well, what we'll be exploring in this topic is like, how would the world be if everyone loved their bodies? You know, like, would it be good? Would it be bad? And I brought the perfect person to speak about this with me. There was no way she wouldn't be on. Like, you guys know that there was no way I wouldn't bring her on. A brand strategist, talent manager, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby, the host of Is This a Safe Space? Osasbaby!
Hello. Noise, please. Everybody. You know, when she texted me, I thought she was going to ask me. I thought she was bringing me here to ask me, what if we could beat men? Because I've been looking forward to it. But I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take this.
I mean, we can still do this if you're interested.
Always.
Yes. Okay, so like I said, our question is, what if everyone loved their bodies? Osas, do you want to tell me the relationship you have with your body?
Mm-hmm. Let's go there. Thank you very much for that question. Where do I start? When I was small. I mean, so as a growing child, is that so serious for you guys? Do we?
I mean, any way you want.
No, leave me. Me and my people, we understand ourselves. I'm talking to them, not...
Sorry.
Just hold on. Calm down for me.
Sorry.
That's serious. We should die. So I mean, growing up, with everybody, you grow up and you do not know that beauty standards exist, right? I grew up loving myself. I think my first body shaming came from a family member.
Wow.
As everybody's first body shaming must have come from a family member.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
So like, growing up, I was a normal child. I had no idea whether to be looking at being beautiful. I didn't think I should
You're
be
just a child.
Oh,
like that's not your priority.
I'm not a beautiful girl, and nobody cared about that until, I had an aunt say, "Oh, this your head too big for your body." So as a very small child, I became super conscious of my head.
Like how old were you?
I don't think I was up to 5.
Damn.
I don't think I was up to 5.
Auntie, why?
Like, my head was bigger than my body. And, at that point, I started to notice that truly my head was bigger than my body because it was still a bit more conservative where I grew up because it was community, like, took a community to raise children. So everybody was everybody's mom, everybody was everybody's dad.
Yeah.
So we're all, until that happened, and started to notice that, my head was actually big. And I took this conversation outside of the house to my playmates that, my head was bigger than my... And then it became a thing, right? So from that age, I realized that, maybe there was something wrong with me. So I took that into secondary school. And it manifested in me when, I was supposed to enter junior secondary school 1.
Yeah.
And I was told to cut my hair. And I fought tooth and nail against it. Like, no, I won't cut my hair. My head is very big. This. Prior to that, I only cut my hair once. Like when I was a baby, because they wanted to inject me and they could not find vein. So they had to cut my hair to look for veins here. So
in your head.
If you see this part of my hair now, you'll see that there's no hair there. I've tried and tried. I've tried everything to grow. So I think that was what caused it, because I've never had hair because I had to cut my hair. So that consciousness grew into, grew with me into JS1, and I didn't want to cut my hair. Truly, my head was big. I'm not going to lie to you. I could send you a picture to attach. My head was actually big.
Please.
I had to grow into my head. So that was a thing. So and because of that, obviously, I hated it. I hated it.
You hated your head?
My head. So I hated that my head was big. Then I hated that my body was small. So if it was... Because in my head, it was like, if that wasn't it, there would have been nothing for her to say. And the crazy is that all the adults laughed it off.
We don't take these things seriously.
Yeah, so it was a joke to them, but it wasn't a joke to me because I held on to it for a very long while. And I started to hate myself and my body. No, and that thing is, I feel like I had a perfect body when I was younger. Nobody said otherwise.
Before anyone said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like nobody said otherwise. When I was small, like I was pretty petite.
Yeah.
Small. I was very small.
Yeah.
And then I found food.
First love.
God! I found food. I'm up until year 3. I'm year 2 rather.
Mm.
I was perfect. By my standard.
Yeah.
Until I found food and I then realized that.
So like, was that before your family said that?
No, that was after.
Even,
That was after. So I'm like my family was just my head. Everybody, because I was small. There's a bias towards smaller girls in society.
Yeah.
Like, once you're beyond a certain size, or rubble.
Mm.
So I wasn't lekba, I wasn't horrible. I was just
Yeah.
great for my
Yeah.
just that my head was big. So when I found food and I had an unhealthy relationship with food, I started to eat, and I started to realize that this is not the body that I could love. Right. But that happened because there were already beauty standards that were out here. So like people, you had to look a certain way. You had to be a certain
Are
way.
you sure that's why? Was that why? Was it because there were beauty standards?
There were beauty standards. I mean, discovered Kim Kardashian when I was like 16,
well,
15, 16.
yeah.
Do you know how much of an effect that was? Discovered Kim at a very young age. So obviously, you want to look like girls in the newspapers, in the news, in the magazines, on Instagram. Instagram was still using their very old logo. That's where
I know someone that wanted to be skinny. Like, from watching like Victorious, how Tori used to look, this slim and like she just wanted to look like that. I mean it depends on how we all grew up.
Again, that's a beauty standard too. That's also a beauty standard.
Yeah.
I was among the first to grow breasts among my peers. Do you know how insane that was? I had to be tying my chest because if they're not mocking you at home, they're mocking you in school.
Mocking you at home?
Yeah, they're mocking you. Yes, now it's a thing. It's a thing. And if you went to schools like mine, you hear things like it's because you're sleeping around, that's why your breast is big. Yes. Yes. So all those things, they were things. And then those things would, no matter how much you try, they would feed into you. No matter how much you try. Because there's nobody saying otherwise.
Yeah.
There's nobody telling you that, no matter what. At that point, somebody's telling you that, don't mind them, don't listen. Because nobody even knew that this is being said to me.
I feel you.
So I feel like if these beauty standards were not there, and everybody learned to like their body or love their body for what they were, things will be great. Because now, so at every stage in your life, there's always something. Now there's a cute name for it: body dysmorphia. Right, and the thing is that I didn't even know that my body was dysmorphed, so I started working on it because obviously I've gained weight. Like I've had stages in my life where I could not breathe because of food. My final year, because the unhealthy relationship I had with food stemmed from my final year project. So I was always eating, always stress eating. Now there's a difference between eating
and stress
eating. You can eat and you eat and enjoy the food. But the moment your body senses that you're not enjoying the food, you're just eating to survive. I don't know what the psychology behind it is, but it will react a different way. I was just seeing that I was getting fat. Imagine being like
a small person.
I'm going from what I was.
Yeah.
Mind you, my head had already, that was the point my head grew into my body because I was already.
Yeah.
So I could not climb staircase. I was living on the last floor. If I'm going up, then by the time I get upstairs, I'll be breathing like I ran a marathon. So that happened for like a whole year. And then I stopped. Then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And I started working out at home. Chloe Ting. Shout out to Chloe Ting. Chloe Ting changed my life.
What's that?
She's a YouTuber, a fitness YouTuber, a fitness creator.
Chloe Ting.
Chloe Ting. Or that baby is brutal. So I started working out from there. Then they eased the lockdown. I went to the gym. So it was. Went to the gym, started working out, and when I found that I was already losing weight, and I found a newer problem. So it's always something.
There's always something.
Today my legs are not big. Tomorrow my bum bum is not big. Next tomorrow my waist is not slim enough. So I just got tired. Like, man, I don't want again.
What if everyone just
if it
love
happens,
their
it
bodies?
happens. So your question: what if everyone loved their bodies? In my head, if everyone loved their bodies, cosmetic surgeons will be out of business.
Done. You guys are done. Like,
Cosmetic
bye.
surgeons will be out of
That bye.
business.
Like,
There
I
is
see.
nothing. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. There is nobody that will be paying for cosmetic surgery. I mean, it will be so out of demand that they will have to take it away from the curriculum. It's that bad.
And I'm trying to think, like, what would someone want to do with it? Like, what would somebody want to do with a cosmetic surgeon? Even if they look like,
I even want to know who the first person to go for cosmetic surgery was and what the person was thinking.
maybe the person just.
Like how? Because
I'm not happy.
I never ever thought
you know
that.
how you can change something like an object.
Yes.
Like, okay,
But
this will look
it's
better
your
like this.
body and great things. I've seen great surgeries. I've seen amazing surgeries. I'm not going to shit on it. Sometimes I joke about wanting a BBL.
Yeah.
But I
Me
know that
too.
I don't think in my head I don't think I would ever do it because the way my luck is set up, the day the doctor's wife's or husband break their heart is when they will operate on me. So I'm not going to, or when they say lay still, I'll just shake. Or when they do the anesthesia thing, it's not enter my body very well. So I never ever want to risk it. But I joke about it a lot. I joke about, wanting to get a BBL done. I've made too many jokes. I've even tweeted at my HMO that please now add BBL to your list. But I do not think I can ever get under the knife. And by getting under the knife, most people that know my struggles with fibroids, that fear too also extends.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, if I get under the knife for fibroids and I survive it, if I catch the money for BBL, so you better pray that it shrinks. But again, if everybody loves their bodies, there will be no cosmetic surgery.
Huh. So what would you say? Where would you say you are at now? I mean, like, whatever, like with your body right now.
In this my state that I'm in now.
This current one.
You see, last week I was panicking because I said, "Oh my God, summer is coming. I want to go on vacation, and I want to open my body." This week, I said, "Should be last year for summer. I opened my body with my big belly, and nobody died." So that's where I am now. Next week,
I love that.
it might be something else, but what I can assure you is that it's ever changing. It's ever changing. I don't know where I will be when I become tomorrow. But the thing is that I've learned that I have to keep my body active, always active, taking walks, eating right. By eating right, I'm not the best eating right person out here. In fact, I only went. I went from eating like. Don't judge. I not judge you. I not judge you when I started.
Don't judge
Don't judge me. So I went from eating 8 slices of bread. Hey, I said I don't judge me. I said that when I said don't judge me, I meant it.
No, it's just an exclamation. I think why would I judge
8
you?
slices at a go.
I think
I think when if you join 2 together, you press 1. That's 1. Join another 2. 2. Join another 2. 3. Join another 2. 4. So 4. Or you do it like this. So yes, now. So it's when you press the calories out. So I went from eating 8 to 5, then 5 to 4. Now I'm at 3. My goal is 2 because you can't tell me to stop eating bread.
you like bread.
This week like this, every morning bread.
That's nice.
I fucked up. I actually have fucked up because I'm undoing a lot of things that I've done.
See.
So where was I?
1 slice of bread.
And so I've learned to, portion foods correctly. Instead of eating 36 billion grains of rice, I eat like 10,000 grains. Like that. So portion food so that because you can't tell people to stop eating outrightly if you want them to love their bodies. You just teach them to eat in smaller quantities. Eat what you love in smaller quantities.
So for me, I've never ever for once think about how much food I take in because
we can tell. No, not physically. We watch Hype Squad now. We know. You even know.
Relax. Now, growing up, I've always been a slim child. What was that? I've always been a slim child there. And let's call me number 1. But there was a time I gained weight. Do you remember?
I remember.
I loved it.
Yeah, we all did.
But then I went back to default. But I wasn't as skinny anymore though. Now, sometimes I'll sit down and I'll think like, I see videos of how I used to be like when I was like a little, when I had, you know, and I'm like, I really want to be that person again. That was before. Like I wasn't so I didn't like that I was now back to being slim again. But then I don't know what just happened. Now I just love it. Like whatever it is that I am, slim, chubby, or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, I miss that. And sometimes my subconscious always like eats to the point that I want to get back to that. But I don't think my body's used to that size. This is how my body is, you know.
I mean, you're even going too far. When we were watching the videos from our old videos from 2021, 22, we saw how different we looked. I know I was wearing, oh, like, was this us? But
Yeah.
I mean, we looked great for that period. But I
Yeah.
don't think right now, if we were that size, we would like it. At the size that we were
If we were like that
when we first
now.
started, yes.
Now, when we started, I feel like okay. When we like our first episode, I was bigger.
No, you were smaller.
I was bigger.
You were smaller in the first episode. We'll put a picture side by side.
I was
You were
bigger.
small. Everybody was small. Simi was the smallest. It didn't. I'm even the one that you would not see a lot of changes in because my arms were out in most of my videos, or not most of the videos. So you probably not be able to tell. But you were not bigger. It was mid hype squad that you became bigger, and it's a good thing because again, at every stage of your life, you need to learn to love whatever comes with it.
Do you understand?
You
That's
need to
what I've
learn.
done for myself,
Me
to be
now,
honest.
my own stems. Our behavior stems from big manism. Is a stage in life where you touch money that you never touched before and you don't know how to act. Doesn't mean that that's the most money you will touch. It means that there will be more to come. But at that stage, when you're touching, you're like, this is a lot. Sometimes I see money and I don't like food at home again. In fact, food at home, I don't turn on the gas.
You don't.
You get 1 week for December. Where are the other food steady? Every day, I was ordering food. So at every stage you will just have no choice but to. I mean, some of you have a choice, but for some of us we don't necessarily have a choice because we need to learn to love our bodies at the points that we're in, and some of us have gym subscriptions that we can run back to. Yes, we can wake up today and run back to the gym. So I do not always advise people to listen to other people when it comes to loving your bodies because everybody has different. There are people that tell you that it's because your own body is perfect now. When I entered the gym one day, someone told me that and see what are you looking for at the gym? You are good now. And in my head, I was like, I was looking at the next person that you what are you? Why are you here? You look perfect. That kind of so everybody has different standards of whatever they want their bodies to look like. And again, all of us have different body types, so there's no way. You just need to learn to love it. But if you have money to change it, I highly encourage you to change it, but do not die under the knife.
Don't die.
My thing is, if you die under the knife, I don't think you go to heaven or hell whole. Because if they're cutting your nose and you have, I think that you go with half nose. So I feel like maybe your stomach is open.
You not die like
And you
that.
die. It's even for pregnant women. I always pray that no, they don't die. Like, because I would hate to, see meet you in the afterlife, if it exists, with an open stomach, one open bum.
Because it's the way you die that you.
Yes, that's my assumption.
I feel you.
Right. So try as much as possible to if you're going to change something about your body, find a professional to do it with.
Never thought I would ever be to the gym one time. I've been to the gym once in my life. Not once, but like there was a time that I went to gym. Why? Because I was slim and I wanted to.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Oh, I remember the time now.
But then I thought,
I remember.
But then I was like, what am I doing? Because I wasn't eating. At that point, I wasn't eating. I was just going to the gym to show myself. And then they made me understand that, okay, I had to eat and I need to have like I'm like, oh, that's, okay, I'll come back later.
She never came back because we're in the same gym. She never came back.
So there was one body insecurity that if you can make it disappear, you just do. One body insecurity that you think is out there that people are always
There's nothing I don't think I cannot correct. But if I'm looking for fast track, it probably be my belly. No, that one is on me. It's my fault. If you call me first by today, I'll say yes because it's my fault.
Why did you say so?
Because when case in point, we'll be shooting in the night. I've scored. Waiting in the midnight. We'll be warming food by 3 a.m. 3 a.m. We'll be eating 3 a.m. Rice that will burst by 12 p.m. We'll bring from freezer and be eating by 3 a.m. at night. And then immediately we'll go and sleep. It doesn't work that way now.
Why are you casting us
Yeah.
like this now?
Yeah. We still did it last week.
Damn.
So, but apart from my body, I don't think there's anything else that I probably would change. Not even my eyes, because I love wearing glasses.
Okay. One insecurity that I would change about myself. Let me see. I think I'm fine. I
think
want to
you're perfect.
Yeah. Maybe a little feeling full.
You had it.
Eh?
You also had it.
I actually do. But it's not a oh my god. But those pictures on my phone will say, I would just, if I'm scrolling, I won't say, I actually look good. You know, I still look good, but I don't know. I just like, fuller body. That's the only thing I would want to change. I just want it to be fuller. Like, it doesn't have to be like, I don't mind if I grow belly with it. I want the reason to go to the gym.
I have a solution for you.
What's that?
Let's start squad meeting every week. Every week. Once you eat every week for my squad, when I should now money that we used to eat. You need to think about it.
It's true.
You need to think about it. It's easier to spend their money.
Maybe 5 times a day. Aside cosmetic surgeons, like makeup.
Gyms. Gyms.
Going to the gym.
Gyms. The gym as an establishment. The gym as an establishment.
It will crash.
But
like, do you agree with makeup too? Like,
yeah, I do agree with makeup. I agree with makeup. I agree with makeup.
So are you saying, you're basically saying that people wear makeup?
People wear makeup for different reasons. I can't tell why people wear makeup.
True.
People wear makeup for different reasons. Some days I wear makeup because I look tired.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that people wear makeup to shaping their nose. I do not care. I honestly do not care. In fact, I even want to learn how to contour my nose to the point that
it's an illusion.
Some people do makeup for art, so I really do not. I mean, maybe makeup for art would be a thing, but the thing is, we even really cannot see. We really cannot see if everybody loved their bodies. I feel like it's a good balance. The way God did not make everybody love their bodies, sure.
Like, if everyone had self-love for their bodies, like, do you think that would transform the way we interact with people?
Yes, because there will be no horrible. There will be no lekpa shandy.
The way
that segregation would not exist.
Lekpa.
I don't think segregation. I don't even think the word.
They will now.
No, horrible is used as a slur.
But people misuse it and they don't know when it's offensive.
No, it was created to be a slur. Biggie, heavy is a slur.
I know.
It's very offensive.
I know, but a lot of people
Lekwashani, you know it's breeze will carry you.
A lot of people don't mean it like that. No,
it's not about what you mean, it's about what I feel. When you say it. If you call me horrible as a joke and I don't like it, it's what I feel. What you mean doesn't matter.
I feel you. I understand. What I'm saying is that there are people that will still be saying that. But
it's not be used as a slur at that period. Yeah. I'm saying that right now, horrible and lekpa shandy are being used as slurs. They are used to offend. So if that did not, if in a perfect world,
they call me horrible. Me, I don't know.
Because you have,
if I actually. At that point when I was gaining weight,
let me tell you,
and somebody told me
somebody that is horrible. Somebody that is horrible knows that they are horrible. If I'm horrible, I know that I'm horrible. I don't need you to tell me that I'm horrible.
Yeah, I mean it's offensive.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys don't be calling people.
Just
horrible.
move your mouth out of
just keep quiet.
My business.
But relax. Nobody asked you. Let's play a game.
Okay.
It's actually not a game. I'm just going to tell you to name 3 things you love about yourself. It could be anything, physically, whatever. 3 things you love about yourself.
As a currently self-absorbed babe, my face. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a time that I did not like my face at all. But right now, call Ayilala, call Ogun, call all your deities that you want to call. Ask me to swear. I love my face. And nothing I love about myself.
I'm thinking.
My gap suit.
You you call that gap tooth?
Well. Well.
I mean, yeah,
Well.
yeah,
Well, yeah, my
yeah,
gap suit and physical things, right?
yeah, yeah. If I mean, you could go anywhere.
Obviously, I love it.
You
And
did.
and so I don't love my about myself. If I love my face, it means I love everything in my face. So my eyes, my gap suit, it counts.
Yeah.
So that counts as one. Um, my tattoos.
And that, like, has there ever been a time to be like, I shouldn't have gotten this
Me,
one?
ke.
Yeah.
Me. If it comes to tattoos, I can't regret too.
Why?
I
Is it that
cannot.
you thought
No, because
thoroughly?
for me to go on that ink, it means that I must have thought about it very
Very
well and
well.
avoid all the pros and cons. And I've not gotten anybody's name on my body that has broken up with me. So there's that. So like I have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Right? So
Mhm.
yeah, my tattoos and what else? I'm basically bird.
Yes, and that's three already, I think. Face, what tattoos? I think you said.
My gap tooth in my face,
Yeah.
gap tooth, my eyes, everything,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. For me, I like my skin.
Hmm.
I like my skin. Like, I don't have to do too much. There's
At all,
just,
at all, at
I
all.
have this yellow undertone, and it just gives, like, I love my skin. I love, ah, I love my eyes. I love my eyes. I love my eyes. What else? I love my ears. A lot of people, your ears look
No,
like the
actually,
fairy.
elf.
I love it. Like, I know some people that have my ears and they always like cover it with wigs and stuff. I mean, I wear wigs, but that's not why I cover my ears. I actually love my ears. I think they're cute. So yeah,
What do you love about yourself?
it's true.
Tell us
Comments
in the
in
comments.
comments. Another question. Share a compliment you've received that stuck with you. A compliment. Let me think. My own.
Compliments that are stuck with me. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's a lifestyle for me, so
What's
it's
that?
hard to know.
Oh, compliment. Oh, you
Because
get compliments every time. Okay.
I mean, get flowers, get notes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, apologies.
No, you don't
If
need to
you're
apologize for
no,
that.
no, no. I always, so that people don't feel offended.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
So, by me, I feel like mm, there was a picture I posted on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I was in a candy shop, and then somebody said, even in the midst of all these candies, you're the sweetest." I said, "Ah,
Hey.
now."
I've had people come in my DMs and they're asking me, what do I do? How did you do this? How did you get, to be bigger than the way you are? And they send pictures. And I'm like, you can see it's actually getting to them. And this can actually cause harm to them. I mean, what I'll first tell them is, like, first relax and just, you don't have to sound so, like, something,
I
if you
mean,
want to do
honestly,
something,
it's a genuine
I
concern, and
know.
it's a genuine concern, right? So, and I feel like I've come to recognize my privilege
Hmm.
because I have access to information. I have access to people. I have access to things that most people do not have access to, and things I didn't have access to years ago. I did not have access to years ago
Hmm.
because I've had bossy girls tell me that they like when I wear some stuff because it means that they can wear it too, and I
Yeah.
should teach them how to wear it.
Yeah.
And to me it might look like, oh, it's a normal thing for me, but to other people it's like, oh, they don't know. So I try once it comes to body, but the body is a very
I
sensitive
know, I
topic.
know, I
So I
know.
always
I'm
try as
just
much as
saying,
possible to
like, something like, if something could be done, don't you think? Like, no, I just want you guys to be fine. Like, relax.
no, you
Like,
there's nothing you want to say here today that would that people will listen to, that if they don't want to listen.
I mean,
If you tell, there are people that if you tell them that, oh, love yourself, they've heard it multiple times.
me, I care. Oh, and when people come into my DMs like that, I'm always very genuinely concerned. It could even be age. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah,
be
yeah. And
maybe
yeah, another good
14
thing is
and
that
like
you get better with
you.
age.
That's why when we did a hype squad
I
video
beg, post
where
small wife. Pour 'em, pour 'em.
we did one video on hype squad where they said, "What would I love the most? Like, what age would I love to be the most?" And I said 30.
Yeah, I know also shock. Like, oh, you.
And like, I'll be hot when I'm 30. I know for a fact that I'll be hot when I'm 30. So watch out. Watch out.
Mind you, in the next 5 years, she's not going to be dead.
Relax, nah. How do you know?
How do I know what?
You don't know. You don't know that. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, oh, guys, okay.
Anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. What if everyone loved their bodies? What do you think would change? What do you think? I just want to drop your comments and let's have a conversation. Thank you, Osas, for gracing this podcast series with your beautiful presence.
Thank you for having.
I loved
Please, if you're watching this, make sure you like, make sure you share,
Tell them.
make sure you subscribe,
Tell them.
leave a comment,
Mm-hmm.
tell your friends that Rion invited me to our podcast. And I sat down there.
Yes, I
And I
did.
spoke.
I did.
And if you love this show, please recommend it to your friends. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you heard her. Don't forget to do those things. And remember, the what ifs might be hypothetical, but the conversations are real.
Absolutely real. Real. As
Cheers.
real as my eyeballs.